What's up everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Salua and in today's video, we are going to teach you the things you need to know before you move or travel to Mexico. Today, I have a guest. She is a local from Monterrey here in Mexico. So hi.
Hi,
How are you?
Salua. Fine, thank you, Salua. It's so nice to greet you today.
Thank you. Would you like to introduce yourself a little bit to me and then to the people
Oh,
watching?
yes, of course. I am Leticia Fernandez de Noyola. I was born in Monterrey, Mexico, almost 20 years ago, 19 exactly years ago. We came to live to San Miguel de Allende, which is a beautiful city. And we opened here a big gallery, and we are very, very happy and proud to live in San Miguel de Allende. Now I'm doing like a president in the Red Cross of San Miguel de Allende. I want to tell you that come to Mexico is so good and so safe.
So, the first one I have on my list is do not drink tap water. Do you agree?
Of course, I agree.
Yeah.
We are from here in Mexico. I live here in San Miguel de Allende. I have several filters on all my system of water in my house, but I never drink from tap water. I always buy water,
Yeah.
and I recommend to anybody that comes here to drink bottled water.
Yeah. So what's up with the drinking tap water? So we know the filtration system here is not good in Mexico, but what happens if you drink tap water?
Well, you maybe will get the Montezuma revenge that you will be sick of your stomach. You feel so bad. And
don't want
really,
that.
believe me, you never drink tap water here in Mexico because it's not a good water.
Yeah. Well, luckily I haven't been sick so far, but I did had a drink on the street with Jello with ice from street,
Oh,
and I don't know. I was like, I drink it. I was
Uh-huh.
like, but I was fine.
Well, not always, but I recommend you that you don't have this kind of sweeties or refreshments that they make like
On the
in
street?
this, on the street, because sometimes the people who sell these kind of things they make the cubes of water and they have a good ice, but not always. Then it's difficult to know when they do it and when
don't.
they not.
Yeah. But I think ice in general, if you have ice drinks in bars or restaurant, I think in general it is filtered ice. So I've never had any problem. I've been here a couple of months now. I've got
It's perfect.
ice.
Oh.
Yeah. So one more thing you gotta remember is that of course, you don't want to drink tap water, but also if you buy raw vegetables like a salad and you're gonna be eating it, you have to make sure you disinfect it, right? You do this all the time when you cook, right?
Yes.
So what do you do? You just wash it
Uh-huh.
and then
Well, eat them fresh. I have to disinfect everything I will take to the table.
right.
But if I will cook the vegetables, just to wash them and then I can cook them.
Right. But so how do you disinfect it? You take
Well,
Use
there
a
is,
spray.
Well, some drops that they sell at the market.
okay.
Uh-huh.
And that's good.
It's so easy.
And now I kind of want to ask you about safety. So, of course, I am a woman traveling by myself in Mexico and I've heard many things. Is there any advice you can share or things not to do here in Mexico to stay safe?
Well, you will stay safe if you make the right decisions. For example, you never take a taxi in the streets in Mexico City. Well, just in Mexico City, maybe in Guadalajara, not in San Miguel. In San Miguel, you can do it and you will stay safe with any kind of transport. taxis or anything. But in Mexico City, it's not recommended.
Okay.
Because, well, it's better to use Uber, any other
Right.
taxi stands, or you have a driver, safe driver that you
Trust, yeah.
trust.
Right.
And well, this is a recommendation.
Right.
That you have to be
Right.
very careful.
And that's men, women, anybody.
Anybody,
Anybody.
woman, man, any so strong, anybody.
matter. Okay.
It's there to do
So
that.
in Mexico City, you can take authorized taxis from the airport, Uber, there's the other app called Didi, all safe. The only thing is not to hail a taxi on the street because that can be really dangerous.
Yeah. And also, you never walk in the streets in Mexico City or even little towns like San Miguel de Allende or any other cities that you visit in Mexico. It's better to be so simple and not flashy because to use a watch, to use expensive items or having
Chains
gold
and-
and diamonds or something will make you weak. And then it's better to not to be flashy, to dress simple, and not to bring this kind of jewelry, ostensive jewelry in the street.
And that's anywhere in Mexico.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah. So do not wear your expensive jewelry walking on the street anywhere in Mexico because you'll be a target and you might be robbed. Let's just put it this way. Okay. Anything else when it comes to safety that we should know and not do here in Mexico?
But don't go to these kind of markets. They're so crowded. And these kind of markets or parties or events, too many people, it's better that you reserve this time to go to places that you will be safe.
So when it's too crowded, what can happen? You can get robbed or what else?
You can be robbed.
Okay, so as far as safety, do you recommend driving here in Mexico?
Well, you can drive in the day, daytime, but I don't recommend to go out in your own car or a rented car to the highways.
At night.
Not at night.
Not at night. Yeah.
Not at night. Don't drive in the highways at night. 2 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock. It's very risky when you are alone driving at this time or with your family. It's very risky. So in Mexico, if you come to Mexico, it's better to do the right things. It's better to get a nice time, but daytime because you are taking care of your vacations.
Right. So you need to stay safe wherever you go, not just here in Mexico. I just wanted the locals to tell me how to stay safe here and what precautions they are taking to stay safe in Mexico. But Mexico is a beautiful country. People are amazing. I'm honestly pleasantly surprised traveling here in Mexico. They are so friendly. And so that's what we want to share. We want to share that people are welcome here in Mexico. They should definitely visit. But if you are traveling, especially if you're traveling alone or if you are a woman traveling alone, make sure you follow these instructions. So don't drive at night by yourself. Don't wear expensive jewelry walking down the streets. Be careful, use your common sense, and then you'll have amazing experience coming here in Mexico. So outside of safety, is there anything else you want to share to people who never been to Mexico that they should know before traveling here?
To come to Mexico, it's a really, really good experience. I think Mexico has many, many, many things. The coast, the beaches. Any country don't have this kind of quality of beaches, of colonial cities, pueblos mágicos, magic towns.
Yeah.
Mexico.
Oh, yeah.
The food is splendid, splendid. I think in San Miguel de Allende we have Well, the most important and successful chefs, the best food really. And in Mexico City, in Guadalajara, the food is so extensive and so good. And you have beautiful buildings in the streets to walk in Mexico City, to walk downtown in San Miguel, in Guadalajara, in Puebla. Puebla is amazing, really.
I need to go check
And
out that.
well, I think anywhere you go in Mexico City, you will get fun and you will get surprised because you will have a good time.
Thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. It was a pleasure. Do not forget to subscribe for more contents like this, and I will see you next week on my next video. Bye-bye from
From San Miguel de Allende, from Leticia Fernandez de Noyola.